I let my fiancé's niece wear a suit to our wedding, and his family is furious. I won't force her to look like a girl when I offered my future niece the freedom to dress comfortably at our wedding. I never expected to become the family villain, but I refuse to make a teenager feel like she doesn't belong just to satisfy someone else's gender expectations. I met my fiancé's 15-year-old niece Olivia at a family dinner shortly after we got engaged. She seemed quietly intelligent, but uncomfortable in the formal dress her mother had clearly forced her to wear, wanting to build a relationship with my future family. I asked if she'd like to be a bridesmaid. The smile that broke across her face was worth it alone. 6 months later, we visited his family again, and I immediately noticed Olivia's transformation. Her long hair had been cut into a short, stylish undercut. She wore loose jeans, an oversized button-up, and looked infinitely more comfortable in her skin. When the women in the family started discussing wedding plans over dinner, the conversation inevitably turned to dresses. The bridesmaids will wear lavender, right? Her grandmother asked me. Olivia will look so beautiful. I noticed Olivia staring intently at her plate, shoulders hunched before I could respond. Her mother jumped in. It'll be so nice to see you look like a girl for once, she said, nudging Olivia. You'll have to grow your hair out a bit, maybe wear some makeup. The table continued discussing Olivia's appearance as if she weren't there debating her steals and heel heights while she visibly withdrew into herself. I recognized that expression immediately. I'd worn it countless times as a kid when relatives would bemoan my dirty jeans and boyish interests. Actually, I interrupted, pulling out my phone. My maid of honor, Jamie, is wearing a tailored suit. I scrolled through some photos showing Olivia different options: elegant jumpsuits, tailored pantsuits, dress pants with formal tops. You can wear whatever makes you comfortable. Honestly, jeans and sneakers if that's your thing. It's a wedding, not a fashion show. The relief that washed over her face was immediate. For the first time that evening, she met my eyes and genuinely smiled. The table fell silent. Her mother's lips pressed into a thin line while her grandmother suddenly became very interested in her wine glass. The conversation awkwardly shifted to flower arrangements, but the tension remained. Later that night, my fiancé pulled me aside. His sister had cornered him, insisting he tell me to enforce a dress code that would require Olivia to wear a traditional bridesmaid dress. She says Olivia is just going through a phase and we shouldn't encourage it, he explained, looking uncomfortable. She thinks if we make her wear a dress, it might help her grow out of it. I was stunned. Grow out of what? Being comfortable being herself? I support whatever you decide, he said quietly, but they're pretty upset. The next morning, his sister approached me directly while I was alone in the kitchen. I know you are trying to be nice, she said, her voice tight, but you don't understand our family dynamic. Olivia needs boundaries and structure. What she needs is to know she's accepted, I replied, and I am not going to make her feel self-conscious at our wedding, just so you can pretend she's someone she's not. That conversation ended our visit early. On the drive home, my fiancé apologized for his family's reaction, but admitted he was torn between supporting me and keeping peace. Look, I told him, I am not trying to parent your niece or upset your family, but I remember exactly how it feels to be that age and have adults force you into clothes that make you feel wrong in your own skin. It's humiliating. Our wedding should be a celebration, not a weapon to make a teenager conform. He nodded slowly. You are right. I'll back you on this. I've since received a series of passive-aggressive texts from his family, suggesting I don't understand family traditions or what's best for Olivia. But last week I got a handmade thank you card from Olivia herself. In clay tea, she'd written simply, "Thanks for seeing me. That card is worth more than all the family approval in the world. I am standing my ground on this one."